Hello, my name is Mike Jacko with Real Estate Promo and REIA, the Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association, which is one of the larger associations, one of the larger REIAs in the country based up in Minnesota. And I'm going to be down in Vegas with you guys on Wednesday night for your main monthly meeting. And I want to cover a couple different things with you guys on that night. First of all, we're going to go through the repair budget, and I'm going to share with you guys tricks to be able to go and look at a property similar to this, and without having to go up and and measure the square on the roof or what the area volume is around the house to figure out what the cost of siding or painting that property is. I'm going to share with you a few tricks and strategies that I use to be able to get those numbers quickly without having to go and do all that measuring. Basically just by looking at it and by knowing a few other things about the property, like the number of bedrooms, the finished square footage, stuff like that, we can actually come up with a formula that'll get us to that number without having to waste the time going around and measuring everything. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to cover is, so that's one, is figuring out how to get that budget, but we're also going to go through how to construct the offers. Because let's face it, if we look at a property like this and maybe we got a $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 budget, by the time we work out the Mayo formula, our maximum allowable offer, when we calculate in our repair budgets, our holding costs, our buying and selling costs, all those different costs involved, including our profit, the most important thing. By the time we get all done with that, then those offers, if it's a cash offer, tend to look pretty low to the sellers. And I've seen where a lot of investors, either they don't make the offer because it's so low and they don't think that sellers would accept it, or they do make the offer and the sellers get upset or offended because the offer seems so low. And that's because the offer wasn't presented in a professional type of a manner. So I'm going to share with you guys some tools and some tricks that I use to quickly go through the property, get the right repair budget, and then construct the offer and then present the offer in a professional manner. And a couple of things that I do, which I'm going to share with you guys on Wednesday night, is one of the things is I include a scope of work along with my offers when I'm submitting them to justify why I'm putting in, say, $60,000 on a property. I don't tell the seller I'm going to put $60,000 in. I tell the seller I'm going to put in this amount for the exterior, this amount for the interior, this amount for the garage, and I break it down by section by section. So I'm going to show you guys some tools that are available for you guys as part of your membership through the Las Vegas REIA on how to be able to do that almost instantaneously. And then the other thing we do is I generally, if it's not a bank, so with banks we can only make the cash offer, but if it's not a bank and it's a regular type of a seller, then I'm going to show you how to construct a couple different options for the seller where we can raise the price but increase or better the terms for us. So rather than a cash offer, come up with a higher price but with terms that are favorable for us, and then what the exit strategies would be, and then how to construct a letter of intent and give multiple different options to the seller to give them choices rather than having them just say yes or no to our low cash offer. So I'm looking forward to coming out there, spending the evening with you guys in Vegas. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and get yourself pre-registered, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday night.